What is up, everybody? Happy 2024. I am Mint City Matthew. I'm one of those upcoming sports, I guess content creators, specifically for Charlotte FC. And I'm excited to break down the 2024 season schedule for Charlotte FC. This schedule was released back in December, but I'm just going to now make a video because and in next month, February 24th, Charlotte FC will have their home opener, and I'm planning to go, most likely gonna go. And usually, I'm gonna give you my background a little bit. So I'm pretty much a vlogger for soccer. I usually focus on Charlotte FC content, and if you look at my past vlogs, it was mostly about Charlotte FC. So that's what pretty much all I'm about. So we're just gonna start breaking down this season schedule. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit the Nobel icon, and just follow the journey because I'm planning to make as many vlogs I can for this season and for this year. So starting off for February 24th, Charlotte FC will be taking on New York City FC. A fun fact: we haven't lost to New York City FC like ever. I don't believe we haven't lost a game. We drew them like once back in July. I think it was like July 5th when we took on New York City FC. It was 1-1, tough game, but we've been pretty good at them at home. So, and this is a great start for Dean Smith, our new head coach for Charlotte FC. So I'm very excited, and I'm expecting a large crowd, pack the bank, of course, and hopefully we get our first win in our home opener. For the past two seasons, we always lose 1-0. So hopefully this could be a start of something great. Hopefully we get this win, and you go to March schedule. We have three away games, like 3 weeks away games. We won't have another home game until March 23rd as we take on the MLS champions Columbus Crew. But yeah, at first, when you're looking at those away games, you got Vancouver, Toronto. So you got two Canadian teams, and then we go to Nashville on March 16th. So we got, yeah, on March 2nd, Vancouver, and then March 9th, Toronto, and then March 16th, we take on Nashville. The game, and then also, yeah, when we go back home, we have two more home games in March. And it's both of them will be Ohio, March 23rd, Columbus Crew, and then March 30th, Cincinnati FC. So I feel like this will be a tough month for us because we got some playoff teams, four playoff teams in that, I guess, that window. So yeah, the game I'm gonna look out for is definitely Columbus Crew. Last year we defeated them 1-0, but yeah, but the good news is that every time we play the defending champions since our inaugural season, we always end up winning in it. So hopefully we can get that luck again for this season. And March 30th, like I said, FC Cincinnati. Tough game we had last season, going back to July as we were up 2-0, but then um, yeah, we drew 2-2. And most of these games, by the way, most of these games will be at the 7:30 window. It's kind of like that Apple TV deal now, as of like in our inaugural season. It used to be different times, different days, but now uh, MLS and Apple TV, they kind of like a specific time. So most of these games will be at 7:30, except for the Toronto game, that'll be at 2 o'clock, and most likely the Vancouver game that'll be like at 10:30. That's usually what time they play. So yeah, that's the schedule we got for March. Now for April, we got on April 6th, we got New England Revolution. Okay, and then April 13th, we got Toronto FC. So we're gonna go have Toronto again the following month, and it will be at our home this time. So hopefully we can get that win. And then they actually had a schedule change yesterday. The game against Minnesota United on April 20th is actually be on the 21st at 6 p.m. and that will be nationally televised game. That'll be on FS1 at 6 o'clock. Dating back when the schedule released, it was at 7:30, but they changed it to 6 o'clock. So I'm totally cool with that. I love Sunday night soccer, so that should be very fun to watch. And then on April 27th, we got New York City FC away. So pretty much we're starting them on February 24th, and then we're gonna go to New York in the Bronx. Our first time playing at Yankee Stadium, by the way. I think our past games against New York City, it was at the Rebel Stadium, and then we had a game against them at Citi Field where the Mets play. So that should be very interesting, very fun. So that should be very cool. So the games I'm looking at, I like Minnesota United because this is our first time playing against Minnesota United. We haven't played Minnesota United ever, so that should be very cool to watch. Um, I think New England Revolution. I like New England Revolution. Get some revenge on that game. You know, it was a heartbreaker last season. We lost to them. I think it was a 2-1 at their home. So hopefully we can get some wins. And I noticed when you look at the schedule, we got some back-to-back home matches. When you look at the schedule, we got back-to-back home matches. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that was the April schedule. So now we're gonna go to May, and yeah, we are loaded with a lot of games in May. So starting off with May 4th, we're taking on Portland Timbers. Interesting, another Western team that we haven't faced ever. So interesting. And then I think this is during what rivalry week on May 11th. I think rivalry week will be around May 11th through the 18th, around that time. So yeah, we'll be taking on uh, Nashville City FC, SC? No, Nashville SC. I'm sorry. So yeah, Nashville SC, and then we got Chicago May 15th uh, in Chi-Town, and then May 18th we'll be taking on the Galaxy at Bank of America Stadium, our first opponent ever at home, dating back to the 2022 season, our inaugural home match, and then May 25th is Philadelphia Union. They'll also come to the bank. So I noticed that every Saturday in May, we will have a home game. Timbers, Nashville, LA, and then Philadelphia. So we having like pretty much four straight home matches on Saturday, except for the game against Chicago. So that's interesting. The game I want to look for, I like Galaxy. Last season, we did pretty good against the Galaxy. Pretty much went and the West Coast got the 1-0 win. Hopefully, we can get another win against the Galaxy, and then of course the Timbers. I like that matchup. Our first time ever playing against the Timbers. I was hoping for Charlotte FC to go to Portland, but it's fine. I will definitely love to see them play at the bank, and then rivalry week, Nashville SC. I think it's a great rivalry. I feel like I prefer Atlanta United being on rivalry week, but I mean that's fine. And then also, I actually forgot the Red Bulls. We were going to New York on May 29th. That'd be on a Wednesday. We're going to New Jersey. First time playing against them since the wild card match back in October. So interesting month for May. As now we're heading to June. Not a lot of games. We have a few games, but mostly we're going to. It's like a month away from Leagues Cup. So starting first on June 2nd, we'll be going to Atlanta. That's the first match against the rivalry team Atlanta United, and then June 15th and 19th we got two home games: DC United, and then we got Orlando City SC as well. So and then what else? Okay, we got Philadelphia and Houston on June 22nd and then the 29th. So for the June calendar, I love it. I like the matchups here. Once again, we're taking on some playoff teams, as of course, Atlanta. Last season, we got some revenge because when we played against them in March at our home. They came to our stadium, destroyed us 3-0. So and then following May of last year, we beat them 3-1. So interesting matchup. I'm excited, and I believe that game will be on Fox. So some of you guys will be able to tune in, or if you have MLS Season Pass, of course you guys can watch that. And then we got DC United. DC United, another rivalry teams. We got some few rivalry teams with Atlanta and DC. Teams that we have a rivalry match with. So interesting. Orlando City SC. I mean, just Atlanta City, they're a pretty good team. They had a good season last season. I think they were second in the conference, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I believe they were second in the conference. And then we got Philadelphia and then Houston. I think it's our first time having our MLS match at Houston since 2022. We had a match against them at Leagues Cup, but yeah, I like Houston. It'll be in June, so it'll be probably very high for them boys. So very interesting. hopefully we get a win at Philadelphia. We haven't won a game in Philly, so hopefully we can get some wins at Philly. And then now we're going to go to the July schedule. So starting off, we'll be taking on Inter Miami on July 3rd. Messi will probably not be there because of Copa America. They'll probably be having Copa America during that July schedule. So we're probably not gonna be able to see Messi. But I did see Messi on my last video. If you want to go check that out, it was a great vlog. So yeah, and Inter Miami on July 3rd, and then we're going to another Queen City rivalry match against what is it, FC Cincinnati, and I believe that's July 13th. Yep. So we have match against uh FC Cincinnati, and then oh yeah, we got another match. So two back-to-back Ohio teams again. It's funny how they put that. Starting with March 23rd and 30th, we got Columbus and Cincinnati, and then in July we'll be taking on both Ohio teams. So that's pretty cool to watch. And then this is the most anticipating match for me this season. I love. We'll be going to Austin on July 20th, and we'll be going to Columbus Crew on July 17th, by the way. But Austin on July 20th will be so interesting. Austin, I think, in my opinion, they have one of the best fan bases. In the MLS, of course, Charlotte's, always in there. So I'm pretty sure, expecting to see a lot of Charlotte FC fans, making their trip down to Austin, Texas. And, honestly, no matter who wins, no matter who loses, I'm just expecting, a great, atmosphere down in Texas. So shout out to Austin FC fans. You guys got it going on, in Texas. And then we'll have the League Cup break. That game is on July 20th, by the way, for Austin FC. But in August, we'll be having the Leagues Cup break. So MLS will be coming back after Leagues Cup, and we got two home matches in August. Some interesting games against the Red Bulls and against Atlanta. And during August, that'll be probably our push for the playoffs. Hopefully, we're in a good position before the Leagues Cup. But yeah, I like the two home matches against Atlanta and Atlanta and the Red Bulls. But what thing that I really like about is that we'll be taking on Atlanta later on in the season instead of early matches like in March and April. That game's gonna be very crucial for both teams if they're gonna want to make the playoffs, and it'll probably feel like a playoff match environment, and just looking forward to it. So we're gonna go to September, and we got CF Montreal. We're away at CF Montreal. We're away at Orlando, and we get a home match at the Revolution, and then we got another away match in Miami. So pretty much is September schedule. Don't got a lot of home games. Only have one against the not New York, New England Revolution. So interesting. Our first match with CF Montreal for that season will be in September, and then we take on Inter Messi and Orlando. Yeah. So interesting matches. I like it. No match that I'm very excited to, I guess, see. Just that Miami game, another crucial game. Hopefully we'll be in a good playoff position, so we don't have to fight for a playoff position. So hopefully we don't got to do all that and all that type of stuff. Because the last two seasons, we were in that position, that 8th and 9th position, or the 10th position, and we're just trying to push our way to sneak into the playoffs. Hopefully we'll be in a more comfortable position to be to make it to that round one in the playoffs. And then October, the last three home games, we have the Chicago Fire at October 2nd. October 5th, we have CF Montreal, and then October 19th, we have the DC United. So my takeaways from October is we actually have CF Montreal. That will be our, I guess, the fan appreciation match, our last home game for the 2024 season. And usually when we have the fan appreciation matches, it's been wild. I've been to both of them. I've been to Philadelphia, against Philadelphia when we won 4-0. Shout out to Daniel Rios, and then we had the Inter Miami game last season, which was incredible, and we actually won that game to make it to the playoffs. So yeah, hopefully we'll already be in the playoffs in October, but yeah, I love it. And then we got DC United, our first ever MLS team we played in our inaugural season, and we get to end um I guess, our 2024 season at DC, and I'm expecting a lot of Charlotte FC fans, to make it down or make it up to DC for that match. So the game I'm excited is just we have a lot of nice. I'm excited for the home games, but we have a lot of, I guess, good away games, good home games. But the game I'm excited for is definitely Atlanta. Atlanta on August 31st. I'm excited to see that, and then also the Timbers. I think Timbers, with they have a new head coach. They didn't make the playoffs last season, but I'm just excited to see, including Minnesota United. I'm excited to see the Western Conference teams to make it to the East Coast to come to the Bank of America Stadium. I'm excited to see that. And then, Dean Smith debut when Charlotte FC takes on New York City FC on February 24th. I'm planning to make that trip to Charlotte, of course, and vlog the Charlotte FC home opener. So I'm very excited for this season. This season can't come fast enough. We are 49 days away from the home opener, and like I said, I'm just ready for this, ready to party, ready to see some goals this season, some new players coming in. I'm ready for the new jerseys. Yeah, man, this be a heck of a season. So thank you guys for watching so much. Like I said, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys watch my past videos, my past vlogs, um, all based on Charlotte FC. But yeah, guys, I'm excited for this season. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a few weeks, and I'll probably make a video based on the Charlotte FC jerseys. We get those when those comes out. But yeah, I'm just very excited. Thank you guys for watching. All right, you guys have a good one.